So everyone, welcome to the Power Play with CJ World Junior Preview. Today we're going to go through the rankings, the 10 teams in the WJC over there at UFA, and pick a player to watch from each team. In some cases, 1-to-1. A lot of them are draft eligible, but a couple of them have already been drafted. So without further ado, gold medalists, I got Canada. It's tough to pick the Canadians as an American, but they got depth all throughout the lineup. I mean, you get guys like Hamilton, Nugent Hopkins, and Jonathan Hoover that would be the NHL if it weren't for the lockout. You look at, I don't know what the situation with Boone Jenner is, but if he's out of the tournament for suspension, I know he got in trouble for a hit against Sweden. There's another guy that very well could and will be in the NHL at the end of the lockout. If you got to bring someone over, I think it's by midnight, Christmas Day. So I think we'll see how that works out, but I can't see anyone really beating Canada, to be honest with you. But I got my Americans with the player to watch, Nathan McKinnon, projected top overall pick from Sidney Crosby's hometown, Nova Scotia. You'll see what he can do. Plenty of talented players, who have to narrow it down to just one. Silver medals, I got the USA. John Gibson between the pipes, a hell of a goalie, having a great year in the OHL for the Kitchener Rangers. Housley's done a pretty good job from what I've seen. Still got one cut to make for defensemen. I think Connor Murphy's hurt. They're trying to see the extent of that injury. But the player to watch is defenseman Seth Jones. I've talked about him a few times. One of the elite defensemen in this upcoming draft, and going to be a top 2 pick. And probably the next in line of the great American defenseman. The young kid from Texas. For the silver medal, I got Finland. Player to watch is Sasha Barkov. Russian name, done a piece on him. He's one of my favorite players on this draft coming up. And actually, if you look at it, I picked Canada. Player to watch for McKinnon. Player to watch Jones, and then Barkov. Those are my top 3 picks, and I think it reflects in order how the team's going to do in the tournament. They're all linchpins to their team, and they're going to be called upon to do some great things. And Barkov's an elite player that was really dominating men in the Finnish league at a very young age. He can be an elite player in the NHL for years to come. 4th place, I got the reigning champion Sweden. Kind of a tough break with Clefbaum and who's the other one? Jonas Brodin getting hurt, 2 defensemen. Those are your top 2 defensemen. That hurts them. And then Ottawa not letting Mika Zibanejad play. Tough one too. Those 3 guys could definitely be the difference between gold medal and no medal. But I got player to watch, Hampus Lindholm, first round pick of the Anaheim Ducks this year, playing in the AHL at 18. An elite skater, good all-around defenseman that can definitely contribute in Anaheim in due time. I like his game. I thought they reached for him in the draft, but he's really showing he can be worth the gamble for the Ducks. Definitely a very, very good player. 5th place, I got Russia. I think they're going to be kind of a disappointment. I think Andrei Vasilevsky's a good goalie, but I don't know if this is a medal quality team. Player to watch is Nikita Zadorov, a 6'5" defenseman from the London Knights. He's going to be a top 10 pick. Huge defenseman that can really play and really give opposing forwards fits. He's tough. He's one of the toughest Russians I've seen in a long time. So there's a guy to watch. I don't know, but Russia could shock you with the gold medal. You don't know what you're getting with Russia at the World Juniors because you see teams. Was it a couple years ago with the Blue Jackets prospect Filatov? That team quit during the tournament pretty much. And I know it's on home ice, but you never know what you're going to get with these kids this age. And then the Russians got that up and down history WJC, but that's something to watch for sure. 6th place, I got Switzerland. Player to watch, Mirko Mueller from the Everett Silvertips. He's been playing more heavy minutes in the Western Hockey League because of Ryan Murray's injury. That's a tough blow for Canada, the number 2 pick in the draft. Switzerland's been on the rise in hockey in recent years. This team doesn't have a dominant forward like Sven Barchi or Nito Niederreiter, but still a pretty good team that can turn some heads. That's the 6th place. 7th place, I get the Czech Republic. Player to watch, Radek Faksa, first round pick for the Dallas Stars. This year playing with the Kitchener Rangers. Very elite 2-way forward with power forward upside that can really bring it on night in, night out basis in the Ontario Hockey League. And then 8th place, I got Latvia. Player to watch, Zemgus Girgensons, another first-round pick this year. Buffalo Sabres, playing the AHL at 18. I think he's going to have a hell of a tournament. The former Dubuque Fighting Saints. He's one of the most traveled players in recent years. And he's a very, very good player, good power forward that can play the game on the edge and put points up consistently. He's one of those players. And then rounded it out against Slovakia finishing 9th, Germany finishing 10th. That's, they're going to struggle. But that's all this episode of Power Play with CJ World Junior Preview. Stay tuned for more episodes throughout the season and beyond. Later, guys. Throughout the tournament, too.